What's ham? What's ham? You heard me? Pause. Man, what's ham with y'all? You heard me? See if I can change the light up in here. You heard me? That's all right. Man, what's ham? You heard me? I just come on here to say you heard me. Either they gonna hate you, you heard me? Or either they gonna love you, you heard me? But either way, you gotta be you heard me? Yeah. Got a lot of haters, man, be in my comments, you heard me? You know, when I'm doing my little thing, you heard me? Making my little, remixes, you heard me? Doing whatever I do, you heard me? Yeah. But I see I got a few haters, but I know there's some people out there that love me, you heard me? For the one that love me, man, what's him, but you heard me? I love you too, you heard me? Yeah. You feel me? I know ain't nobody, I know everybody, right now. Some people at work, but a lot of people off work right now, you heard me? I need to hop in the live, you heard me? Hopping alive, you heard me? My people be hating so much, you heard me? Where the love at, you heard me? People be hating big time. Where the love at, you heard me? Yeah. But man, it like I don't really like going live like that anyway. But I decided to go live anyway, you heard me? And, I be having some shit to say, but then sometimes I be feeling like just keeping my opinion to myself, you dig? But, it's a lot of people be hating, man. They be all in my comments, you heard me? Be talking nonsense, you heard me? Oh, he got weenies on his head, and your audio ain't good, or I don't care about none of that. You heard me? I'm doing me. You heard me? Look, I'm gonna stay consistent. You heard me? Like I said, you heard me? On my little short, you heard me? I'm gonna stay consistent. You gotta stay consistent no matter what you do. You heard me? You gonna have haters, but I also got a lot of love. You heard me out here, so either way, it varies. I know it varies sometimes. You dig? But I don't care about none of that. You heard me? Only thing I care about is the love. You heard me? And then I barely even look for support. I don't reach out and ask nobody for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like you gotta worry about me asking for anything, looking for anything from you. You know what I'm saying? But the love should be major. Especially in the community that I come from. You know what I'm talking about? I was raised in New Orleans, you heard me? Well, you know, it's a lot of, killing, a lot of, drug dealing and all that, which they got that going on everywhere. But I'm just saying, in the schools I went to, you heard me, it was always drama, you heard me? In the house, it was always drama, you heard me? But I found a way to, to over succeed at whatever they call that, you know what I'm saying? I learned how to get past that. I learned how to grow up. You know what I'm talking about? And I learned how to, keep myself contained, man, and stop being the same old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen a lot of people I used to look up to, you heard me? And, I ain't recognize that, the shit that they was doing that, you know what I'm saying? That it wasn't what they supposed to be doing, but they was just making a way. But I ain't hate them for that, you heard me? I respected that. I respected that they took care of their family. I respected that they, what I'm saying, went out there and hustled. You heard me? Raining nights, hot days. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And sometimes cold days. You heard me? Cold nights. You heard me? Flighting all night, trying to get it. You heard me? But I learned from that. You heard me? But I went from loving it, and I don't say I hate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say, I went from loving it to kind of like, I don't think this is what I should be doing. You heard me? There's other things out here to do. You heard me? you know. So, I found a way to love myself in a different way or love different things. You know what I'm saying? Start doing different things. You dig? So for you haters out there, you heard me? I would tell you to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep it cool and I'm going to keep it cordial. And I'm going to say, man, good luck to y'all, you heard me? And, good luck on y'all destination, you heard me? Even when you're driving, good luck to you, you heard me? And I hope you make it to your destination, you hear me? And I hope whatever you create become a good creation and, you go viral you know, or whatever. Because a lot of people be hating on, you know, certain statuses, you heard me, that they can't have. You know, like I said before, you heard me? People be talking about, oh, why you got gold teeth? Why you don't get veneers? I don't want that, you heard me? I want to be me. I want to stay slugged up, you know what I'm saying? Some people be saying, hey, man, why you don't work over here? I don't want to work over there, you heard me? And plus, I don't want to be working all my life. There's a lot of my people that had to work for nothing, you know what I'm saying? They were slaves, you know, and all that. You know, I consider myself, you know, not falling down that same path. You know what I'm saying? That I seen a lot of my people fall through. You heard me? You know, which was bad for them. You heard me? It was bad for them. Like it was bad for them. And I just, you know what I'm saying? I just got out a couple of situations myself. You dig? And you know, it was bad for me. And I recognize, you know, let me try to do something good. You know, let me try to, you know, keep my YouTube going. Let me try to keep, you know, some people inspired. You hear me? You know, I be seeing a lot of ads all over the internet, you know, a lot of ads all over the internet. Females bending over, doing this, doing that. I'm talking about just to get a like. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that, you heard me? I'm just exposing all the real shit that go on out in the world, you heard me? And that's just what I'm gonna do, you know? But I recognize it's just, you know, either you gonna love me or you gonna hate me, you know? Pick a side, you know what I'm saying? Pick a choice, you know what I'm saying? And stand on that, you heard me? Because one thing about me, I'm gonna stand on me, you heard me? You know, I don't care, you know? I done been all over the globe, damn near, you know what I'm saying? And not just because I had the money to do it, or not just because I had the gas to do it, not just because, you know what I'm saying? You hear me? What it is, you hear me? Nah, I ain't gonna be telling you what state I'm in, you hear me? You know, but at the same time though, you know, hey, what state you in? Let me know what state you in, you hear me? And salute to you, you know what I'm saying? Baltimore, okay, well, I'm a New Orleans baby, you heard me? But right now I'm ducked off somewhere, you heard me, up north, you heard me? I'm gonna say it like that, duh. You know, I'm ducked off somewhere up north, man, you heard me? Been a long time coming, you heard me? And I'm just up here, you heard me? Just letting you know, the difference between, you know, people loving you and the people, you know, the people that hate you, you dig? You know? So, you know, so salute to Baltimore, Maryland, you heard me? You know? And at the same time, you know, I'm just trying to stay focused myself, you dig? And keep trying to bring, you know, my content, you know what I'm saying? And do it, you know what I'm saying, as lucrative as I can, you know what I'm saying? I'm repeating different cycles, not the same cycle, you dig? Even when I do videos, it be different, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that, you heard me? Um, and for the ones who got haters out there, man, don't even trip. Keep doing your thing, you heard me? You know, you gonna find somebody gonna support you, you heard me? Somebody gonna love you, you know. I grew up without that love like that, but then I end up falling into, you know what I'm saying? Falling into a lot of situations where, you know, I found good love, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I found good love, you know what I'm saying? In different situations, you know. When I was in school, I never really had that, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I grew up and realized that, you know, when I started going like to college for a little bit, I went to college for a little bit, you know, but I recognized it wasn't for me. You dig? So, you know, but I found that it was love and love, but you just had to do your own thing, but it was love. You know, I ain't see too many haters like I seen when I was in middle school and in high school. You heard me? So, you know, I don't like to be on here too long. But at the same time, I had to come on here and try to differentiate or whatever y'all call that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too good with, you know, with speaking certain words. You heard me? I'm ebonic or ebonic, whatever you call it. You heard me? But hopefully y'all can understand where I'm coming from. You dig? You know, and understand that whether you hate me or whether you love me, I'm still gonna do my thing. You heard me? I'm gonna keep on doing it. You see what I'm saying? No matter what you got to say in my comments or what you got to say, cause face to face, I'm a real man. You heard me? I've been through real life situations. You heard me? And I survived them. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying that, you know, I can't fall. You know, I done seen a lot of people fall, but I also seen a lot of people stand back up on their 10 toes. You heard me? Yeah, and you know, kept it pushing. And I'm gonna keep it pushing. You heard me? I'm gonna keep doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all see me, you hear me? You ain't gotta support me. You can even hate it. You heard me? Matter of fact, I'ma start accepting comments that don't make no sense because I normally block them, or remove them. You heard me? I'm gonna start keeping them on there so y'all can see how much people be hating. You heard me? How much you got a lot of I don't know, clout chasers, what they call it today. You know, I call them haters. Still, but a lot of clout chasers or whatever. Most of this shit y'all be seeing on TV. I live that type of life for real, especially when it come down to street shit and all that. But I left that alone because I got a family. It ain't just because of my family. You know what I'm talking about? Because I just want to be a better individual. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know how many people want to be better individuals, but I do. You dig? So I'm just saying, man, salute to my haters, but a big, big love and respect to the ones that love me. You dig? Big love, big respect. You heard me? And I hope everything great happen for you. You heard me? I hope everything you do go viral, whether it's in your personal life or whether it's in your worldly life. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing, I hope it go viral. You heard me? And I hope everybody that what I'm saying, that's doing something with themselves, you know, end up being involved in something that you do. You see what I'm saying? I hope that good shit happen for you. You heard me? I'm just on here popping my shit a little bit, you know. But I ain't stunting, I ain't acting, and I ain't being like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm being me. You heard me? And go check out some of my remixes, man. And I also let people know from the gate, because some people be hating, some videos be hating. They don't want you to repost, nothing in the way that you want to do it. But me, you know what I'm saying? I'm an entrepreneur on how I do my thing. I do it the way I want to do it and the way I see fit. You dig? So, man, y'all go check that out. You heard me? Go check them out. Go check out the remixes, man. They going all up through YouTube. You heard me? Yeah, man. You know about how a couple of celebrities, you know what I'm saying, be on that cocaine, all that. I know y'all want to see that. You heard me? About how pit bulls is killing people. I know you want to hear. I know you want to check that out. You heard me? I know you want to see what that's about. And I also let you know when I'm on a video that down below you can check the full description and you can look at the full video. So I'm also supporting, where I get the videos from. You heard me? So, I don't have to put no name in there. I just tell you check out the description below or check out the video below. Anybody could do it. You heard me? Like they say, it's so easy a caveman could do it. You did? So it's like that. You heard me? You know? But I just wanted to check in a little bit, you heard me? And I see, most people on here, you know what I'm saying, that's tuned in. I know you see me popping my shit. You heard me? Don't take this as it's bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not. I know a lot of y'all done witnessed a lot of haters, but I know you done witnessed a lot of love too, you heard me? Probably more hate than love, but at the same time the love is there, you heard me? So, you know, whether they love you or hate you, you heard me? They can't stop you. So keep pushing, keep doing your thing. You heard me? I hope you make it to your destination. You heard me? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? When you're driving, you heard me? And if you're trying to jump in a lane and you don't supposed to be in, you heard me? I still hope you make it to your destination. You heard me? Now, for most people, they probably can't say that, huh? But I'm telling you this. I'm saying this. You heard me? I hope everything go well for you. You heard me? Whoever watching this, I hope everything go well for you. Even the haters, I hope everything go well for you. You understand? Yeah, yeah. But look, man, I just wanted to come on here for a bit because, like I said, I don't really like being on here too long. So, you heard me? I don't know how they say it. They say shalom. They say grand rising. They say great day, good morning, all that good stuff to all y'all. You heard me? And with that being said, you see me, and now you don't.